Hey, welcome to A Moment to Move. My name is Garen, and today we're going to be doing a post-workout flow. So we're going to be looking to boost your recovery. You can use this as a beginner's routine or just a gentle stretching practice, however you feel fit for you. And when you're ready, let's meet on hands and knees. So we're just going to start with some spinal articulation in cat-cow pose. So have the shoulders stacked over the hands and the hips stacked over the knees. And we're going to push into the hands, doming the upper back on your inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to start sinking the hips up to the sky. Bring the chest through, draw the shoulder blades onto your back and spin the eyes of your elbows forward. And then gaze forward. On your inhale, push up, doming the upper back, bringing that navel to the spine. A little gentle squeeze of the glutes. Exhale, bring the chest through, hips up to the sky, shoulder blades onto the back, pull through the chest. Inhale, doming the upper back. And you can take this at your own pace. And we can follow through my cues. You can take a few extra rounds or a few rounds less. This is your stretching recovery workout. So nice and slow, just moving with the breath, focusing on the movements. Just a great little routine for first thing in the morning, just to wake up your spine. And we're going to come back to neutral, and we're going to bring that right foot outside the right hand. Now you can start shifting the hips from side to side. You can stay on with your knee down in the back leg, or if you choose to, you can bring that knee off the ground, coming into a higher version of lizard lunge. You want to flex the toes and have them facing the same way as your knee. You can just roll through that hip. Take a couple of pulses if you choose. And then from there, we're going to create a solid foundation with the left hand. And we're going to open up through the chest, bringing that right hand up to the sky. And if your knee's down, that's perfectly fine. You can stay there. Again, you can have that back leg elevated. And as you exhale, place the hand down. Now, if you have your knee elevated, you will bring it back this time. And we're just gently going to push into the hands and come back, straightening through that right leg for half split. Stretching out through the hamstring. On your inhale, come forward into that lizard lunge. I'm going to come up again, so my leg's elevated, and on my inhale, I'm going to sweep my right hand up to the sky, opening up through the chest, keep pushing into that left hand. Exhale, place the right hand down to the ground, left knee down to the ground, and come back for half splits. Great way to open up through the hamstring. Again, if you want to tuck that chin to the chest, get a nice stretch through the upper back. And we're going to come forward into that lizard lunge, flex the toes, bring that left knee up if you choose to, and we're going to sweep that right hand up to the sky on your inhale, extending through the body, pushing to the ground, straighten through that back leg if you're choosing to. Nice stretch through the chest. Exhale, place that right hand down to the ground, left knee down, sink the hips back, straighten through the right foot, flex the toes up towards the knee, towards your face. From there, we're going to come forward, back into a lizard lunge on your knee. Now you may need a strap if you can't reach your back foot, but we're going to flex the left foot. Bring it towards the bum. We're going to sweep that right arm up, back and around. We're going to grab the outside of the right foot. And so you may need a strap so you can tap that around the right foot. And then from there, we're going to pull the right foot away from you, as if you're trying to actively pull it to the ground. And then we're going to just open up through the chest. So it's a gentle back bend. And then on your exhale, you can start bringing that right foot, that left foot to the bum, and then you want to spin the left hip open as if it's coming towards your left hand, and squeeze in and hold. And again, as I said, if you want to bend that right elbow, you can, and you can open up through the chest. So you've got a lot going on. Make sure the right toes are flexed. So you're stretching into the glute, into the hip flexor, opening up the shoulder, and if you choose, you've got a little back bend as well. So quite a lot going on in this pose. Just take 2 more breaths. Exhale, we're going to release that back foot, place the right hand inside the right foot, and then we're going to step that right foot back and switch over to the other side. So step your left foot outside the left hand, and coming into that lizard lunge again, so flex the toes. You can come up onto that back knee if you choose to, and you can come and bring that back knee off the ground if you choose to. And we're just going to take a few circles, opening up through the hip here in lizard lunge, maybe a few bounces. Whatever you feel you need to do to start working into that left hip. And again, we're going to plant that right hand down. We're going to begin to bring the fingers of the left hand off the mat. Keep a solid foundation in that right hand, and we're going to open up through the chest, extending away from you for a gentle stretch. And then we're going to place that left hand back down inside the left foot, place the knee down to the right ground if you had it off, and then sink back for half splits. Again, stretching through that hamstring. Bend into that front leg. Take the back leg off the ground if you did it the first time. Extend and open up for open twist. Place your left hand inside the left foot, drop that back knee to the ground, and sink the hips back. Stretching into that hamstring. And come forward for lizard lunge. Solid foundation in that right hand. Inhale and open up that top hand to the sky, stretching through that back foot. And place it down to the ground. Knee down, sink the hips back. We're really trying to have a full body stretch today. Trying to get into all the places that may or may not be tired. And so come forward into that lizard lunge. And from there we're going to bring that right foot to the bum. Reach the arm round, grab your strap if it need it. And push the right foot into your hand so you're pulling away from you. Stretching through the body, flex the toes. And then when you're ready, relax. Start bringing the foot towards the bum. Bum towards the foot would be quite strange. Push into that right hand. And again, you want to open up that hip so the right hip flexor is sort of facing towards the right hand. You open up through your chest. And again, you can take a little bit of a back bend. Engage your glute on the right side. Just extending through the body. And then slowly we're going to release the foot. Place it down onto the mat. Bring your left hand inside your left foot. Step the left knee back. So you're again in all fours position. We're just going to take some spinal balancing. So we're going to begin to bring the left foot back, right hand forward, and we're just going to raise them up. At the same time, extend through the points of contact, and your eyes should be facing directly down. And you exhale, lower down, and opposite side, right foot, left hand, point the toes, extend through the hand, and gaze directly down. Just going to go for 2 more on each side. Inhale, we raise up. There's balance going on here. whole circumference of the core as well. And we're just working in and opening up our bodies and resetting ourselves. Hands down. Extend through the fingertips, extend through the toes. Place the knee down. The last one. Extend away from you. Place the hands down. And we're going to bring the knees out as wide as your mat. And we're simply just going to sink the hips down to the ground for child's pose. You can extend the fingertips away from you. You can come up onto your fingertips. You can bring your chest forward and through and down to the mat. You can place your head to the ground. And we're going to walk our left hand off to the side of the mat. And we're going to stack our right hand on top. And then we're going to push down into that right hip. So we're stretching all the way through the right hand side body. And we'll come through center over to the other side. And we'll stack the left hand on top of the right hand and push down into that left hip, stretching out through the left hand side body. Come back to center. Now if you've got some blocks, you can use blocks to elevate yourself. Otherwise we're going to come down onto our forearms. We're going to clasp the hands together and we're going to just point the thumbs and bring them to the base of your neck. Stack the hips over the knees, maybe walk them back a little bit more. We're just bringing the chest through to the ground. I'm going to take some blocks to get a little bit deeper. If you've got books, you can use books. And we're just going to stretch out through the lats. And try a gentle dome in your upper back. You might feel more of a stretch. Take this to the range that you feel is necessary for you. Just opening up through the shoulders, under the armpits, anywhere that may be tight. Work your way out of it. Not always easy. Sit back onto your knees. You're going to take a block. And if you'd like to, you can lay down on your backs for a nice little shavasana. And take a few moments for yourself. You can come in a seated position and close down the eyes. And I'd just like to say thank you for joining me here at A Moment to Move, and I hope you enjoyed this nice little stretching routine. You can do this first thing in the morning, as I said, post-workout. It's really good for boosting your recovery. And I'd like to know how it went for you, so let me know how it's felt in your body. And thank you for spending the time with me here at A Moment to Move, and I'll catch you on the next one.